Hey, what's up? So today I was thinking I'd go to the far northwest of our region, where I'll be building some connections outside of the region. Yep, only have a couple of those so far, or actually only one I think, and it's only road, no railroad, and I built it off camera in the far south of the region. So, it seems like connections to the outside are a pretty important thing to have in a region that's growing to this size. So it seemed like this would be a good thing to do as a bit of an interlude before I start bringing the freeway into Legos, because right away when I do that, I have a huge interchange to build. I have to figure out how I'm going to build on and off ramps. It's just going to be a bunch of work. So, well, it'll be fun, but I guess I wasn't in a huge rush to start that today. Anyway, I've expanded the city tile a little bit off camera a while ago. Really nothing other than a few new farms in this direction, and a little road connection to the north there. And that tile on the other side of the connection to the north is where we're going to build our external connection. But meanwhile, we have to figure out how to get the railroad from wherever it ends over to there. And just try to look. Yeah, the only area the rail enters the city tile is over on this side of things. So, I guess we can work with that. Let's just bulldoze this. Looks like there's a couple more. Alright, perfect. And now, let's go to our puzzle pieces. Super track rail. Yeah. You want the 90-degree curve switch. And I wish we could fit another switch here so that people could go both ways. Yeah, but that needs a lot of space, which we really don't have here. You know what? I could always just redo this overpass, make it into a bit of a road overpass instead of rail there. That should solve our problems. Alright. So that's how that works there. Oops. And yeah, it seems like the correct grade to be using, even though it's a bit higher than the base level of the road. So let's try using the ground razors. Do I have the ones that go in the road menu? Yes. Alright. Razor piece 7.5. Razor piece 7.5. We actually have to drag it back a bit for the kind of test that I'm going to do. I'm going to be using RHW2 because it's the only way to do a 7.5 meter road overpass. Okay. So far so good. Now let's go to our transitions here. Whoops. Monkey there. Alright. Pull some RHW2 through it. And it looks like there's a problem with that, but single track rail just doesn't work too well with overpasses. Maybe I can fix that. Maybe I just don't have space though, and I'll have to live with the error. Where's the parallel switch? 90, 45, 90. Okay, wonder why it's way over there. So we can do that like that. And oh, that lines up perfectly, huh? Well, actually, I'm not so sure. It's gotta line up with this, too. Yeah, that's not quite as perfect. Well, hold on. Can it even fit in this direction? Not even close. Jeez, that's gonna need to get moving. Alright. So it looks like that's the farthest up we can build it. Okay. Is this it? Yes, that's it. Alright. So all we need is a new starter piece there, another new one there, and let's get our filler. Oops. Looks like we broke the override there. Oops. Yeah, just like that. And let's connect that. And we've got a full functional rail interchange here now. Although we're still going to have to figure out a way to get this around a bit. Huh. Seems like running to the south of the highway here wouldn't be the best option. Just trying to think what else we could do. After all, we do definitely need smooth curves pretty much everywhere. Could always run the rail through somewhere like here. Yeah, I guess that would work. Not necessarily the best looking way, but well, I guess it's what we've got to do. Maybe a tile upward? No. What about one downward? Oh yeah, that works just as well. That's as far down as we can go. Okay, so I guess we'll just leave that there for now as a reminder of what's going to have to go there. And meanwhile, let's start building some more rail curves. so we might not need that starter piece after all, it looks like. It's as close as it can go. It's going to be right next to someone's house, unfortunately. Yeah, this road actually might end up moving, so... Actually, it really can't be, so I'll leave it where it is. If that isn't by someone's house, it's by a bus stop, so perfect. This is the closest that this can go. Might be a good idea to do it from this direction, though. Okay. That seems like it'll work. Oh, that's wrong. Well, here. I think I'm going to try using my monorail tool here to fix up the slope a bit, if I can. There it is. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Maybe we could do the same thing in the other direction. Easy enough. Huh, what's my money situation look like? Oh, I can make it if I let the time run. So nothing to worry about. Alright, here. Do this like this then. Grade's a little bit steep, but nothing unmanageable. I hope this isn't too problematic how it runs right through the center of the farm. Yeah. Actually, it makes sense to get rid of the farm on this side here. Okay. Probably actually do well to flatten this, get rid of some of these crazy grades. Yeah, that'll be fine. And this could be a whole new farm, I suppose. Really shouldn't have farms within 50 feet of the oncoming trains, to be honest. Yeah, this farm, that means we'll just have to be 4 wide. Unless... yeah, I guess they can get closer around the switch. Over here, I'll figure out what I want to do later. Huh. So it shouldn't be too crazy to... what is it, just build my rail line parallel to the street here. course, gotta see how close we can get it. Yeah, that's really not that close at all. Geez, maybe I should be doing this from a diagonal. Oh yeah, I can do that. So, let's give it just a teeny bit of space there. Maybe I can fit a starter. Oh, come on. I gotta rebuild the curve. Oops. And yeah, that should be correct. Would it fix things up if I had a starter on both ends? Okay, I guess I've got to reflock the curve there. And again with the glitching up when the single track rail passes RHW4. That's becoming a bit of a continuous issue here. Oh well, good thing it doesn't impact functionality. Okay, so this looks like it's working fine. And I suppose it's okay for the rail to come very close to the edges of these farms. It's not too busy an area. How do I deal with this farm though? Maybe a 90-degree curve somewhere around here. Would that be okay? Looks like I would have to do a little bit of terraforming. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Alright. Yeah. So we'll just flatten things out first. That seems to work fine. Alright, we don't need to rebuild that right away. It was kind of just thinking ahead for what would happen there. Okay, so now we gotta figure out how we're going to get diagonally around this. That should work. That grade looks a bit sloppy though. Gonna need a couple diagonal escapes here. That's funny, it'll be on a bit of a berm at some of these stages. Yeah, sorry if this episode is a bit boring. It's more rail stuff which I haven't done for a while, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so first S-curve is going to have to be somewhere around here. Should be pretty clear where the rail should go. Yeah, I suppose I could just build it for a minute. And alright. Oh, guess I'll get rid of these first. So that's the closest I can build it, I guess. Is that not flat? Yeah, that's not flat. Should be now. Okay. Actually, let's make sure all these tiles are prepared. Yeah, perfect. I love that they actually have a diagonal escalator piece in this set. It's missing in so many other things, like RHW, cough cough. Right, so now let's connect on up with that area that we figured out a minute ago. Yes, perfect. Build starter pieces on both edges of this curve. And oh, that should probably connect. As should that. Okay. So I probably need another 45-degree curve here. And then well, then I think I'll try to curve it around somewhere around here. So that's 3 45-degree curves and a 90. Then Guess I'll try to pass the rail to the other side of the street and curve it again there. Yeah, that should work. Well, we can start grading now, I suppose. Like that. Okay. So I'll probably have to flop all these again. But I'm doing it now to figure out where they all lie. Yeah, that one's gonna have to go in again. This one looks fine actually. Guess we could use the monorail or something for this. Look, I'm close to running out of money in this city, but seems like we should be fine. Okay. Nice. Now let's fix this one up. Gonna need to redo some Godmo trees, looks like. Rendering errors especially bad today. Okay, cool, let's replace our curves. Well, not replace curves, but replace the one and build out the other for the first time. Whoops, that was a mistake. Those textures look really... they don't look that great once you zoom in. Whoop, we can get closer than that. Okay. That looks right. Oh, gotta build this curve too. Forgot about that. Okay, yeah, just like that. Now let's connect these all up. And we're gonna have another grade crossing with the street here. Huh. Oof, that's completely wrong. Alright. Yeah, that's gotta be it. And cool. The single track rail is connected. Oops. Get rid of that. There's a bunch of stuff we can get rid of. Like this. Alright, so we are mostly done already, but we are going to replace some of these trees, just to be a nice person. Okay, so a lot of farms near here, so I think I'll try it out with the ploppables at first. Yep, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Where else is super close? Yeah, that's good enough for there. I'm actually going to use the God mode tools because, well, they're just a lot better. Like right here. Look how many more trees that adds. Okay. Now let me check over along the other far course of this. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to get rid of a couple more tiles here. Oh, oops. Looks like I destroyed my highway curve there. Well, that's a good opportunity to fix up the rail crossing by turning it into a road. So, no, I think this is wrong. I think you're supposed to build your road curve like this. Yeah, it works perfect. Nice, nice, nice. This works as well. Get some foliage on this slope here. And looking good, looking good. Alright. That's looking just about finished. Perfect. So I guess I'll go off camera real quick and I will meet you back in the next city tile over here, where we will build the exterior connections for both of these.